Ken is a true example of a scientist that I think is important for Wageningen. He works very interdisciplinary. He has a very broad international network. He is well respected. And I think he will always criticize himself. And I think that is really a key to a very good scientist.
Ken Giller is very, very easy to work with. He's someone who is very straight in what he thinks. He's not ambiguous at all in his positions. So that makes it very easy to know exactly how to move forward.
It's very pleasant to work with him because his motto is that you spend so much time on your work, so it has to be fun.
He is not the type of person that would sit in his office like in his ivory tower and write scientific papers, but it really matters to him that it has an impact. For that you need other people. Probably also gets his ideas from working with others and brainstorming with others.
One of his big achievements is that he is really key to a lot of the big challenges that Africa is facing. He has big research projects in Africa, he's well known, he has an interaction with lots of people in Africa, and he showed that he was really able to have a lot of science with impact in Africa.
Ken is working with his feet on the ground in Africa, so he's coming with solutions that are really implementable because they are developed with the farmers. And he's able to change interventions he thought of behind his desk to apply to the context of where it should be implemented.
Ken also, of course, has a huge network that he happily mobilizes for other people to always find the right person. If you need help in a certain direction, he would also happily mobilize the network that he has.
A good example of a research project was called End to Africa, and that was with a lot of African partners. It was funded by the Gates Foundation, and with that program he had a lot of impact in different African countries.
His biggest achievement has been capacity building, but through his capacity building he has also generated technologies, especially regarding natural resource management, which are improving the way natural resources or the soils are managed to improve yields and incomes apart from nutrition of smallholder farmers.
Working with Ken is lots of fun because he's not really into finding answers together, he is into finding questions together. And that opens up a lot of discussions.
I think he inspired people in a way of critical thinking about agriculture, about sustainability, about development, but always based on solid evidence and not so much on just an ideology or certain beliefs, but really evidence-based.
He is someone who is quite fatherly, so it's not all about work, but he also takes time to look into the personal relationships that he has with the students and the people that he's mentoring. And that is something that is quite unique.
Besides the fact that it's really fun to have a beer with him, I think we still can learn a lot from Ken.